Today I'm going to build the cheapest gaming PC in the world. I have no idea what it's going to look like, but I just want to see what's the cheapest PC that I can build with. And I've built a lot of PCs in the last year, so today I'm going to build the cheapest one that I can build. The rules are simple. I need to build it myself, and that's it. So I can't buy a $1 laptop and end the video. And I have a goal to build it under $40. If that's possible. I don't know if, but that's my goal. So here's the plan. Now, step number one is to find the deals, and obviously I'm not going to buy the deals new if they're going to be cheap. So I started off looking for deals which included some more components, like a bundle, instead of buying everyone individually. But everything was just too pricey, so I already doubted whether this was possible or not. So I started off the project with a little cheat code. I had this case laying around for one of my previous builds, which has something really disgusting on it, and I don't really know what it is. And I had it for sale for like $10 and no one wanted to buy it. So I feel like it's okay to say that I got this awful case for free. So I tried cleaning the case just a little, and then I got the first component for $0, which is a great start. So then I started looking for a bundle with a CPU and a motherboard, and I actually had some different options, but I chose to go with this one. And this bundle came included with a set of RAM as well, and I got it for like $8 because he had it listed for like 3 months and he just wanted to get rid of it. So now I got the case, and I got the motherboard, the CPU cooler and the RAM for only $8, which is great. Now for the power supply, I got a 350 watts power supply from a pre-built MSI gaming computer. Now this power supply was very old, and I got it for around the $8 once again. Then I originally planned on using a HDD as the storage because it's much slower and usually much cheaper. But the guy who sold the power supply also had a 128 gigabytes SSD laying around and just offered me the SSD with the power supply. So obviously I just said yes because this was a great deal, and now I got a faster SSD for less money. And for the last part, which was the graphics card, I found a GT 730, which I've never heard of this before, but apparently it's a 2 gigabytes of DRAM, and I got this for like under $10. And apparently this graphics card came out in 2014, so it's 11 years old. So it's a pretty old GPU, and I don't think that it could even run any games. But yeah, as I said, I got this for under $10, so I don't have high hopes, but it fits perfect for this build. Now I have all the components that I need to build a PC, and I bought this all for like 35 or under $40, which is crazy. And the case I kinda had myself, but for now I can move on and start to actually build the PC. Now, when I got to the cables, I realized that the HD audio plug-in, or what you call it, wasn't straight, so I couldn't put in the cable, and also the USB plug-in wasn't straight as well. But I somehow fixed it, and I got them both to work. So yeah, it wasn't as big a deal anyway. Okay, so I tried testing every individual part and realized it was either the motherboard or the CPU that was the fault. So I wrote to the seller and told him it didn't work, and thankfully he was a superb guy and said sorry many times and told me he had another bundle that I could just get instead. So everything is connected now. Hopefully this one will work. Let's see. Cooler turns on, the power button is on. Let's see if we can get a Oi, oi, oi. Oh my days. This is some old Windows. Oh, Windows is installing right now. Let's fucking go. So now I represent the cheapest PC in the world, or the cheapest one I've built. Now for the third and the last step of this video, I tested it in Fortnite. And the only reason I tested it in Fortnite is, well, that's the only FPS that I kinda know, if that makes sense. So I ran it through Fortnite on low settings and it got around the 40-50 FPS, which is pretty good for this build. I would say that I'm actually very surprised that it can even run Fortnite. But this total PC ended up costing me around $25, and I got this case for free, but you could add another $10 on it. And then I got this bundle for another $8 with all of this, or this video. And then I got the power supply and the SSD for another $10. And for the last part, I got the graphics card, the GT 730 for $8, which gives the total build around the $25. So I just want to say thank you for watching once again, and I hope you enjoyed this one.